Hello there, this is Divya Mishri, the Funnel Marketing Coach, here with you with Funnel Marketing Live, episode number 4. And today we're talking about how having empathy for your customers, having emotional empathy for your customers turns them into buyers, into people, your clients, and that means you're serving them. So what are we talking about here? How is emotional empathy going to help you to sell more in your business? Well, here's the thing. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. People buy from people who they really want to buy from. That way they kind of feel like, the people buy from people who feel like they understand what they're talking about, who they are, where they're really at right now here in this place. And here's the thing. If you're not getting into the mind, if you're not infiltrating the mind, the emotions of your marketplace, you're not going to be selling. You are not going to be selling. They're not going to be buying because they don't feel like you understand them. And this is probably one of the most overlooked things in marketing, in funnel marketing, using funnels. People go, oh, I should use a funnel. You know, maybe you've done it before. Maybe you've looked at your business going, I need to build a funnel. But here's the thing. You do need to build a funnel, first and foremost. Of course you do. But you need to have empathy, emotional empathy for your customer. And now look, this experience of emotional empathy might come from the fact that, hey, you've been in that place yourself. This is the first place it can come from. You've been there, you've done it, you've got the teacher, you understand the customer because you were one of your customers once upon a time. And this can often lead to a lot of success. So as an example, maybe you're somebody who's got over an addiction and now you're helping people with that same addiction. Well, having been there, done it, got the t-shirt, felt it yourself, like gone through the process, you know exactly where they are. Like you can take yourself back to that emotional place that they're at. And you can be empathetic. You can go, you know, I get it. I understand where you're at. And understanding where they're at and letting them know that you understand through the words that you use to your marketplace to describe your marketplace. Oh, by the way, if you just send thumbs and hearts across the screen, thank you. Send some more. I love the thumbs and the hearts going across my chinny chin here, my orange t-shirt. So keep sending them across. Share this, like it, comment below. Thank you so much. I'm loving it, Vince. Thank you. So look. If you've been there and done it and got the t-shirt, you're really, they just keep coming. I love this. They just keep going. Look at that. Bing, bing, bing. I just love it. It's just so much fun when it comes across the screen. Anyway, here's the thing. Look, one way of having emotional sympathy with your marketplaces is to know where they've come from because maybe you've been there yourself. That's one of the ways. But here's the thing. There's a lot of people who haven't necessarily been there themselves. So how do you get emotional empathy with your marketplace if you haven't actually been there? You've not been there. Like maybe you're helping people who want more confidence, but you've always had more confidence. You've always had confidence. So you don't know what it's like to not have confidence. How do you then help? How do you empathize with where they're at emotionally? Because here's the thing: serving your marketplace by marketing and selling to them is just a process of bridging the gap between where they're at now and where they need to be able to buy. And that process, that gap in between, is you saying to them, "Hey, look, I really understand where you're at. I really feel, I know emotionally in my heart, I can feel where you're at right now. And here's the thing, here's the next step that we're going to take together. And I'm not a lot, I've got a bit more information than you have, and I can help you here. And here's the solution. But you've got to spend that time getting to know your market. You've got to spend that time bonding with your market. So they feel heard, feel like, in fact, it's not even that they feel heard. Here's the thing. Is if you're struggling with making sales in your business, with marketing your business and making sales, this is what you need to change. This is the number one thing you need to change. Because I get it. I get it. Look, I've been there with my businesses where I'm not making consistent sales. And I was like, why am I not making consistent sales? What is it that I need to change? And I go and try this software. I try that way of creating a funnel. I tried this way of doing a video sales there. Then I tried doing a written sales there. I tried doing a webinar. I tried an email follow-up series after the webinar. I emailed different email series before the webinar. I tried direct mail, Facebook ads, remarketing on Facebook, remarketing on YouTube, all these different, writing a book, all these different things. Here's the thing. It's not the thing that you're doing that's stopping you from getting the result. It's not the process. It's not whether you should do Facebook ads or whether you should use a video sales letter or a written sales letter or a webinar or an email follow-up series or remarketing or videos on YouTube or Facebook Live or written posts or blog posts. It's not whether you use any of that. That's not what defines your success. That's not what defines whether people come in and buy from you. What defines it is your ability to understand your marketplace. Because if you do all of that, but you're not speaking the words that they're speaking, you're not talking the way that they're talking, you're not emotionally connected to them, not emotionally sympathetic to where they're at, they're not going to buy. Because they will be thinking, this guy doesn't get me. This person doesn't understand me. So why would I buy from them? Because if they don't understand my problem, how is their solution going to solve my problem? Because they don't get my problem. And when you resonate with your marketplace, when you do that research, when you start to look for the things that your marketplace want, the things that are there already, you don't have to go far. Just go on some Facebook groups, start looking at the words people use, the problems that they have, and where they're at. Start talking to people. Jump onto Skype with some of them. Message them on Facebook. Send them a voice message. Really start to get, where are you at right now in your journey, right here, right now. And understand where they're at, where your ideal customer is at. Because when you have emotional empathy for them, not sympathy. Because here's the thing. If you're sympathetic, you're like, oh, poor you. Now you're no longer a leader. Right? Now you're no longer a leader. If you go, poor you, you're not a leader anymore. You're the person, you're their friend who's there to go, oh, just keep crying, let it all out, don't worry about it. You want to be a leader. Because when you're a leader, you don't go, hey, just keep crying about it forever, and next time it comes up, cry about it again, and the time after that, cry about it again. You're there to tell them, hey, look, it's cool, you can cry about it right now, that's okay. That's okay, but hey, learn something from this and start to take more responsibility for where you're at. That's what a leader does. So if you're sympathetic towards where they're at, you won't get clients. But you're empathetic, you kind of get where they're at, but you lift them up and say, hey, I'm here. I understand where you're at. I was there myself, possibly, if you were there yourself. And you go, hey, this is what you're feeling right now. It's almost like you're having the conversation that's already going on in their head for them on a blog post, on a video sales letter, on a live stream, on an email, on a webinar, whatever format you're selling in. Here's the thing, when you have that emotional empathy towards where they're at, you can craft your message in a way where they go, does this guy know me? Like, I've only ever seen him on live. How does he know what I'm thinking? And that feeling of knowing what they're thinking, when you can resonate with that to a level, thank you, loving the heart, the thumbs, thanks. When you can resonate with that on that level where you're going, hey, like you just get what I'm thinking. That's when you start to make sales. That's when you start to make sales in a big way. Because you're saying to them, I know where you're at. I know exactly, not just logically where you're at, not just logically that you may not understand how to build a funnel, you may not understand what's wrong in your business, not just the logical solution, not just like go and build a sales letter, but emotionally you know that they feel tired. They feel like, like I've tried everything and it's just not quite working for me and I don't know which way to go and I just want this to work and I put my heart and soul and life and emotion and drive into this business and the marketing's just not quite working for me and I can't twig on why. I know I've got to use funnels. I know I've got to use funnel marketing. I know I've got to use Facebook ads. I know I've got a database. I can't convert them into customers or I'm converting them, but I'm just working so hard. I'm working so hard and I want to make more money, but I just don't know how to make more money out of the way I'm making it. Maybe you're earning like 50 to 100,000 pound a year from your business, and you're like, I want to expand. I want to make more sales easier than how I'm making them now. But I don't have the time to even think about how to do that, or let alone put it together, because I'm just selling stuff and then serving my clients, selling and then serving, and I don't have time in between that to learn everything, test it, understand what works, what doesn't work, and grow it. Hey, when you know your customer like that, you will make sales. And look, here, if you're in that place, if you've got a business, you're in that place where you're like, I know I need better marketing. I know that I'm going out there to networking events, talking to people one-on-one, and kind of making some sales, but I'm maybe not making as much sales as I like, and then I'm trading my time for money. I want to grow this. I want to grow this. I want to serve more people. I was born on this planet to serve people in the way that I'm serving them. Maybe a coach, an author, a trainer, a speaker, an expert of some sort, and you're like, I'm born to serve people, but I just can't serve more people than I'm serving now, because I'm just all my time's been taken up serving my current clients. But you want to serve more people by making more sales, turning your maybe you've even got an information product. You've got a product online that you already sell online, but you're just held back. You're held back by the fact that you are the best at what you do. You're the best version of yourself. You know that you can help people to stop smoking, to start getting confidence in themselves, whatever your expertise is. But you just can't seem to break the barrier of getting more sales with less effort. Well, look, what I do is I build sales funnels for people. That's what I do. I build people sales funnels. So what we do is we go through a process of, hey, where you're at now and where do you want to be? Because the sales funnels I build, I make sure that I build it in a way where they're automatically repeatable. Well, they're almost automatic. They're almost fully autopilot. There is a little bit of work you have to do, and that's press the go button every time you want to run the campaign. But I'm sure you could probably put the couple of minutes in to press the go button. But I've built a business now based on these campaigns that run for me. That I don't have to be there to make it work. I don't have to keep putting effort in. I don't have to constantly turn up for hours and hours a week to continue to make sales. I built a business that runs itself and continues to run itself and continues to make me sales. And I want to help you do the same, because when you build a sales funnel that is an automated, repeatable sales funnel, you can grow your revenue, you can grow your profit, you can grow your business, and you can serve more people online through this medium than if you were just to do one-to-one stuff. Now look, maybe you're doing one-to-one stuff, you want to carry on doing that, freaking great, because you will serve people at the highest level when you're one-on-one with them. But maybe you're at a point where you've hit a plateau. You're earning 50 to 100k a year, and you're like, how do I make more sales? I need stuff online. I need things selling for me, not just me selling, putting the work in. Maybe you're tired of doing that. Well, here's what I want you to do. If you're in that category, I want you to private message me right now. We'll have a confidential conversation. We'll jump onto Skype. I'll see where your business is at, and I'll see if I can help you. What I do is I build sales funnels for people. And this is the process we go through. First of all, what we figure out is what's the most leverageable product that you have available? What's the most leverageable, not just leverageable, but the most leverageable value you have available, right? So where in your business do you have the most value that you can leverage and sell it on autopilot? That's the very first thing that we do. And we figure that out. Because here's the thing, when you figure that out, you can start to put something together that enables you to make more money quicker without you having to be there. Because the value is in there. First and foremost, I'm just assuming, I'm making the assumption, whenever I do these live streams, I'm making the assumption that you have something that's bloody brilliant. That is the best that it can be. Because if you're just putting something together for the sake of making money, you're on the wrong live stream. There are plenty of people out there who help you build a funnel, help you do marketing if you just want to make money. But if you're here to make money and serve the world in the process, then I'd love to talk to you. So here's the thing. So we work out what's the most leverage value you can give to your community, to the people in your network, to people on on your database, to people on your Facebook following, to the people who already know you. How can we leverage what you have? What's the most valuable leverage we can bring to them to serve them? The second thing that we do is we start to identify demand. And we do this in a way where we're actually adding value to the customers. So we're adding value to the people in your audience by going out there and just asking them, how can I help you? And we do this in a very specific way. We figure out, and by doing so, we're figuring out what is it that they actually want. Because sometimes what happens, and this is one of the biggest things that people struggle with, is you have the most amazing product in the world to offer people. Or the most amazing product you can put together to offer people. You may be an awesome person at graphic design, at teaching people certain things, at coaching them, at serving them in whatever way you serve them. But you just don't know how to package that in a way that's going to sell. Well, here's the thing. If you don't know that, we're going to go to your marketplace and we're going to help you find that information. We're going to find that information while serving them, right? We're going to find that information in a way that they're going to love you, because they're going to be like, hey, thank you so much for asking me these questions. Once we figure that out, once we've figured out exactly how we can serve the marketplace, how we can serve them, we will go into crafting your niche and creating your message. So when I say we, it's kind of me doing this bit, right? So I'm going to help you craft your niche and understand what the message is, and I'm going to take that information, that message, and that niche. Because here's the thing: if you've got a corner of the marketplace, if you've got a niche, if you know that this is where you should be, this tiny little segment over here, more people will refer people to you, more people will know you, more people will know what you're about, because you're in a specific part of the marketplace. And people go, that's the go-to guy for that thing. So with my funnel marketing brand, I'm a funnel marketer. Now, for the average business, you probably haven't heard the term funnel marketing. But here's the thing, I'm owning that corner of the marketplace. I'm somebody who creates funnels, marketing funnels for your business. And by doing so, by taking that little corner of the marketplace, people go, hey, I want some marketing created, go and speak to Divian. I want a funnel created, go and speak to Divian. And I want to do that for you. I want to do that for you. I've had so many referrals already. It's insane. My diary is so full. And here's the thing, I want to do that for you. So when we craft your niche and create your message, we're going, hey, what's that little corner? And what's the message that you're taking to your marketplace? What does your marketplace want? Once we've done that, I will go and create your funnel. I'll create the sales messages, the video sales letters, the emails. I'll build the funnel out for you on your ClickFunnels account. So you will have to sign up to ClickFunnels, because that is the best software out there for creating funnels. But here's the thing, is once that's created, it's yours. And we take it out there, we put it into your marketplace, we put it out to your database of people, the people who are already following you, and we get it to make sales. Now it's yours. It's in your system, you own it. And then you can continue to use this over and over and over and over and over and over again. So every time you want to make sales, you hit that go button and you send it out there. You hit the go button again, you send it out there. This is a repeatable, automated campaign that you don't need to be there to make these sales. So look, if that's something that you're like, hey, I could do with that in my business, if you're a coach, author, speaker, expert, anybody within that kind of training vicinity, come and send me a private message right now, because I'd love to have a chat with you about my funnel building process and about my funnel building services. I'm really hyped about this, because here's the thing. Is I started doing this in my business a little while ago. For a number of years in my business, I used to create this big, long campaign, run it like a webinar campaign. Because I do genuinely love doing webinars. I create this big, long campaign, and I do the webinar. And I remember right at the start, I never understood my customers. I'd just do this campaign, hit go, and would make some sales. I'd be like, yay, I made some sales. And then I'd do the campaign again, and then we made some more sales. And then all of a sudden, we're like, this works, so we're just going to change everything. What a big mistake. We changed everything in our marketing. We did a brand new webinar, changed the name of it, changed the name of the product, changed the way what we were presenting. And here's the thing, when doing that, we totally lost the audience. We we lost the audience. We weren't speaking their language anymore. Somehow, magically, right at the start, we hit the audience, we hit the right words right at the start. But then we lost it. And then what I did is I built my business in a way, and here's the thing, so we got the words right, but we still weren't automated. We were turning up to do webinars on a regular basis. We kept doing webinar after webinar after webinar after webinar. I mean, I don't know how many webinars I run, probably in the hundreds to date. And here's the thing, there's always this loads of effort that I was going into it, and there's a great way to serve your customers and clients, and there is a time and a place to do that. So here's the thing, I'm going to build you a campaign, whatever that may look like, but in a way that it can be automated, in a way that you don't have to turn up yourself. So, look, hit me up on private message. We'll arrange a time to speak on Skype. Look, there's no fees for speaking to me. I'm looking to serve a number of people and help people out with their funnel. Look, if the funnel marketing is right for you, if my product or service is right for you, I am going to pitch you. I am going to sell to you. Because here's the thing, if I genuinely think I can help you, I'm going to sell to you, because selling is serving, right? You're going to change your business by having a funnel. Why would I not want you to buy that? So here's the thing, if you hit me up on private message, we'll jump on the Skype. If I think it's right for you, I am going to pitch you, by the way. You have no obligation to buy, but if I know it's right for you, I am going to pitch you, because I know that I want you to be successful. I know that I want you to bring leads in on autopilot and to convert them from prospects into buyers. I know I want you to understand your marketplace, because when you do, selling becomes easy. So hey, hit me up on private message. If you want to have a confidential conversation about it, we'll jump on Skype for like an hour, figure out where you're at in your business and see if I can actually help you. Look, this is Divya Mystery. I'm going to leave you with a little golden nugget here for you to really think about in your business and see if you can implement this in your business. Here's the thing. If you're like in your business and you're not making the sales you want, ask yourself this question. Do I really know my customer? Do I actually know my customer? And if the answer is no, do something about it. If the answer is yes, do something about it. If the answer is yes, get to know them even better. Because the better you know your customer from an emotional empathy point of view, the more sales you're going to make in your business. So look, hit me up on private message right now, because I'm going to jump on in a minute and I'm going to arrange some Skype calls with some people, whoever messaged me, and I look forward to speaking to you on Skype to see if I can help you with your marketing. Hey, this is Divya Mystery from the Funnel Marketing Live episode, signing out. I'll see you on episode number 5.